go once again. It's the Panthers taking on the Rabbitohs from Panthers Stadium. Top of the table clash. Two teams coming through round one with a win under their belts and looking to move even further into season two with success on their shoulders. At home, the Penrith Panthers. The visitors, the South Sydney Rabbitohs, set to get underway. Couple of changes on either side. After their wins last week, the Panthers beating the Cowboys and the Rabbitohs narrowly beating the Manly Sea Eagles. And we'll go through those two lineups once the game is underway. It's Liam Ryan with the ball on the tee. And it's Tony Archer with a whistle in his hand. Set the game underway. And we're good to go here at Panthers Park to wrap up round two of the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. And it's Lachlan Sinclair who takes it up for the first hit up of the game. So it's an exciting week we've had so far. And we just saw an explosive match between the Warriors and the Eels. The Warriors coming away with that one, banking their first points of the season. And we are expecting just a bigger match here tonight between these two season two contenders. Panthers coming into this clash, a strong win against the Cowboys last week. And it was the Rabbitohs who sort of have an up and down game against the Sea Eagles, allowing the Sea Eagles to constantly feel like they were in the game last week, and they just managed to seal it and hold the Sea Eagles out. And they'll be looking to come into this game and really strengthen up their defence and keep things tight against this dangerous Panthers side. So it's the Rabbitohs with their hands on the ball as Guys gets a good offload on the outside and steals enough extra couple of metres on this near touchline. About 35 metres out, the Rabbitohs, and they go to Lennox Prakash this time, who straightens things up and takes it into good contact by Mason Remy. As Slattery goes through the middle. Easy metres at the moment for the big front rollers for the Rabbitohs. Only a metre out. O'Hare at dummy half. He'll go back to Edwards, who'll put it high out to the wing of Thomas Mendonca. Slips it back for Dingo. Tries to slice his way through. He's got defenders all over him. And I don't think he'll be able to get it down. So the Panthers do well to hold that one out and slinging the ball around. Offloads in their first tackle of the set. They've got to be careful not to throw this one away.
Let him go, let him go. One, release.
Remy takes us forward. They go inside to Jackson Blackburn.
Two,
on debut,
away.
that's Jacob.
He's held there.
Sets it up on the 20. So we'll go through these two lineups. First of all, the Panthers. Not too many changes, only really the two. One of them enforced. It's Brodie Kennedy at the fullback, Sonny Tyra in one wing, and Yuan Parker finds himself on the other wing tonight. Nathan Fisher's been moved into the centres to partner up with Tyler Amatangi. In the halves, it's Mason Yates and James Thorne. Up front, Mason Remy, Lachlan Sinclair, and in the middle, Mark Lee. And then the back row of Lachlan Martin, Sean Bradford, and on debut, Jacob Blackburn. On the bench for the Panthers, Kanan Bell, Nathan Cleary, Corey Parker, who suffered that injury last week against the Cowboys, and Joshua Butterfield, the utility, who will come on later on this evening. As the Rabbitohs get through their set, Prakash takes it forward for another early hit up in this game. So the Rabbitohs lining up with Dingo at the back, Luca Moscow and Tyrant Clay on the wings, Jai Collins and Thomas Mendonca in the middle. So a pretty standard lineup for the Rabbitohs, their back five. In the halves, it's Liam Ryan and Isaac Edwards who will continue to work on their combination. as we get through their second game together. Up front, Rex Slattery, Aaron O'Hare and Lennox Prakash. And the second row of Viggo Rasmussen, Logan Yves and Jordan Williams. On the bench, Ahira Love, Cole Summers, Jai McCartney and Ash Crutcher. So the big changes for the Panthers, with Nathan Fisher, the captain, moving himself in the centres, giving Yuan Parker his first opportunity to really test himself on this near touchline the first half.
That's your second.
Sorry, he's on the far touchline actually. You can see him at the top of the screen.
Right, that's the third.
Marking Luka Moscow.
He's held there. 4. Get back.
And obviously Jacob Blackburn on debut. On the field for Corey Parker, who suffered what many were saying could have been a season-ending injury, but has done well to get himself ready for the game this evening as the Rabbitohs try to find Bradford napping, but he collects it well and sets it up for the Panthers to try and make their way out of their own half. As they go to Blackburn, the boy on debut.
Hands off.
Makes a good run up through the middle and steals an extra couple of metres in the tackle of Rasmussen.
Hold the 10. He's held there. Clear him now.
Sinclair sets it up. They come near side through the hands of Thorne to Martin.
5. Hold on the 10. Held.
Met by some big defence by Logan Guys and Liam Ryan. Thorne with the kicking duties, punches it down centre field. Dingo's back there. He'll bring it back and gets around the tackle of Remy, but wrapped up by the number 9, which is Mark Lee for the Panthers. Near side through the hands of Ryan to Mendonca. He's got Ryan on the inside, decides not to go to him, takes it to ground. And a good tackle by Tyler Amatangi. Through the hands of Ryan again, he finds Logan Guys on his shoulder. Good charge by the former Melbourne Storm second rower.
Get back, look at me.
So it's the Rabbitohs again, inside the Panthers 20, through Jordan Williams this time. Sets it up in the centre of the field in the final tackle. O'Hare will go back to Edwards, who gives it to Ryan, who puts it high. Good towering kick by the 5'8", but the Panthers skipper comes down with it, and he's safe under the high ball.
Held. 2. Hands away. He's held there. Held. 3.
So they've met once before, these two sides. Back in the early rounds of season 1 here at Panthers Park. And it was the Rabbitohs who well and truly ran away with that one. 40 points to 12. It was Thomas Mendonca who starred for the Rabbitohs, bagging 2 tries in that game.
He's held there. 1. Release.
As they set it up centre field, Williams finds his second row partner, Viggo Rasmussen, trying to shuffle his way through the tackle. They go to Slattery this time.
He's held 3.
About 35 metres out here, the Rabbitohs, as they decide to switch it. Edwards comes to the near side. They find Dingo on the inside. Chaz Dingo looking threatening early with the second touch of the game. Almost getting away from Kennedy. As they go to Jordan Williams this time, Kennedy's ripped him around the waist and just inches short of the line. He's been pulled down to Edwards, puts it on the toe, but he's lost it. Tackled in contact, and he's just dropped it cold, and the Panthers come away with it.
Hands away.
So a pretty even opening 17 or so minutes here in Penrith.
Back to 10.
Yes, week 2 comes to a close here in the SRL Premiership.
Hold the 10.
If you haven't joined It is not too late. Head to the Discord, join our server, and start your career and be the player in the SRL Premiership as Tyrant Clay.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Takes a good kick from the Panthers on their 5th and sets it up for the Rabbitohs. Centre field is Rex Slattery.
Held 2.
Edwards finds Rasmussen on his outside, can't get away. The tackle of Shelford.
4, get back, look at me.
Edwards again goes to Rasmussen. This time he makes a couple of metres up through the middle. Back to Williams, who decides to kick. Down to the wing of Yuan Parker, his first opportunity of the game to sort of show us what he's got on that right wing for the Panthers. Nathan Fisher has held that position for a wee while now. Is opting to give Parker an opportunity. And the number 5 jumper. Nathan Cleary's on the field for the Panthers. You can see him in the pink here, centre of the field. Fisher will play the ball. They'll go back to Yates. Tackle 4, deciding to kick early, looking for a bit of an angle, not finding it. The wind is going to carry this ball over the back of the end ball line. And not the result the Panthers would have been hoping for. And the Rabbitohs will get a 7 tackle set. 21 minutes into the game.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Cleary wraps up Edwards. Assisted by Bradford. Inside to Dingo once again. He slices through the middle. Looking to get away to the tackle of Amatangi. He gets the offload, in fact. Collins in support. Dingo to Collins will be a combination we'll see a lot of this season as Ahira Love goes straight through the tackle, bumps off one. They go to Jordan Williams, and Jordan Williams goes to the left of the uprights and opens the scoring for the Rabbitohs. A great run from Ahira Love, and Williams in support was Mark Lee, who tried to take him down, but too much power by the big number 13. And Liam Ryan set to add the extra 2 from pretty much out in front. No mistakes from the halfback. It's Jordan Williams' 4th try in the SRL, having scored 2 in season 1. 1 last week against the Seagulls, and just now, so bagging him a plenty for the number 13 as the game is back underway, and they go to Ahira Love, the former Warriors front rower, who set up that try for Jordan Williams. And what a run it was.
He's held there.
Straight off the bench, and that's a good bust up the middle straight away as Edwards tries to combine with Rasmussen once again, but he's put it down. Dropped it cold, Vigo Rasmussen. It opens up the Panthers to restart from the scrum about 25 metres out. They spread it straight away. They find Amatangi, who takes it forward, and he's wrapped up by Love. To Blackburn. No way through for the man on debut. This time to Martin. Good charge by the second rower. Taking it inside the Rabbitohs 10. So a great opportunity here for the Panthers. They spread it through the hands. Yates goes to Kennedy, almost getting away from the tackle of Edwards. A metre short. They go flat to Lee, the little hooker. He wants to go over. Mark Lee. We're going to go upstairs. But Lee looks confident. He's got it down as well. So the Panthers strike back at home. So it was a good pass by Tyler Ramatangi, who went to Bradford, and then a couple of those Panthers wingers just getting in the action. And it was Mark Lee who pushed himself over. Sonny Tyre makes no mistake, adds the extra 2. So we're locked up 6-all once again. 26 minutes gone here in Penrith. Not a spare seat in the house. And Ryan gets the gets the game back underway. And it's Nathan Cleary who charges it forward and takes the tackle just on the 10 for the Panthers. So power showing by Mark Lee to get over for that try. A little hooker coming up against some big defence from the Rabbitohs, and they're known for their defence on their own line, the Rabbitohs, so it was a good effort by the hooker.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
Jacob Blackburn plays the ball. He's been busy so far in this first half. Jacob Blackburn. Cleary to play the ball. Yates to kick and finds a bit of space in the backfield as well, and he's going to find the touchline. Trickles over about 5 metres out from the Rabbitohs line, so a good kick from the Panthers 5'8", just outside his own 40, so unfortunate to miss out on the 40-20. It gives his front rowers chance to have a bit of a breather as the Rabbitohs restart from the scrum, and Edwards decides to take it up into contact inside to Summers off the bench.
He's held there. That's his second. Three, back with me.
Rabbitohs in the off-season recruiting heavily, as we've mentioned already, and a mistake from the play the ball. They've gone to Logan Guys, who's just overran it. Hasn't timed his run well enough. And it's going to give the Panthers another opportunity from inside the Rabbitohs half.
Right, here's tackle 1. Held.
So about 35 metres out, Brodie Kennedy's going to set it up. They go to Cleary, taking it forward into contact.
2.
Right, they come to Bradford. Wrestled to the ground by Rasmussen. 12 metres out, Lee. Flat to Bell.
Get back, look at me. He's held
Forced back by Jordan Williams. Flat once again, this time to Martin. He makes some metres over the advantage line. They're about 5 or 6 metres out. Lee back to Thorne on the final. Puts it high out to the wing of Tyre. Coming down with it is Tyron Clay. So good defence by the Rabbitohs winger. Getting up high and making no mistakes.
2, hands away. He's held there. Held. 3. He's held there. That's tackle 4, hands
Back
off.
live on SRL TV. You're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership.
5, markers lock in.
Round 2 action wrapping up tonight. Tuesday night doubleheader, the Warriors taking out Parramatta earlier on this evening.
1, release.
And we're locked up 6 apiece.
Move.
Approaching half time here in Penrith.
2, on the keep going. He's held there.
It's Lachlan Martin to play the ball. Right to Cleary, who offloads to Blackburn, who snags an extra couple of metres. Good quick play the ball. They go left side underneath us to Kennedy, who gets away from Ryan. Wrapped up by Williams. Matangi goes from dummy half. Good run by the centre three-quarter. Almost catching out Dingo. Inside the Rabbitohs 20. Thorne puts it up. A little bit too deep. Taken down by Moscow. And out to the 20 for the restart.
He's held there. Clear him now. 0 tackle.
To Dingo again through the middle.
That's one. Move.
Goes the Rabbitohs fullback. Just jinking his way through. Tiring Panthers defence late in the first half. And if this is the time to strike, as Edwards goes to Love and
he's held 3.
Manages to hold on to what could have been a unforced error. Again, this time Edwards to Jordan Williams. Doing well to hold on to the ball, these big front rowers for the Rabbitohs. Edwards once again inside to Summers. Looking to work the inside ball. Isaac Edwards late in this first half. They play the ball and he puts it up high. Waiting for it is Johan Parker. No real pressure on him. And he gets away from the first line of defence. Johan Parker spreads the legs and makes it just short of the Panthers 40. So a good return from Parker, who's had a pretty quiet first half so far.
Let him go.
Neither side really able to show any form of dominance on the wings.
3. He's held
Johan
there.
Parker and Sonny Tyre for the Panthers. Luca Moscow and Tyrone Clay for the Rabbitohs.
Hands off.
As they go out to Fisher on that far touchline.
He's held there.
Parker in support, but he didn't want to use him. Parker at dummy half. Final tackle to Blackburn. His first kick in the SRL is a good one. It bounces up for Dingo, who was hoping for it to trickle over the back of the in goal, but he had to play at it and does well to take it just out short of the Rabbitohs 20. To Ryan, who
he's held there. That's his second.
takes it up into contact. He's had another quiet game so far, Liam Ryan.
3 back with me.
To Edwards again, inside channel. Williams once again making an extra couple of metres. He's
move.
You can see what the game plan here is by Edwards. Looking for a hero love that time, but couldn't get the hands free. So final tackle, this time is Collins to kick down to Parker. Bit of space to move here for Parker, but Collins chase as well and wraps him up and forces him close to that far touchline. The siren sounds for half time as the players head into the sheds. We're locked up 6-all here at Panthers Park. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to Penrith for this round 2 fixture between the Panthers and the Rabbitohs. Half time, locked up 6 apiece as Sonny Tyre gets the second half back underway. Round 2 action in the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. Lennox Prakash takes it forward for the Rabbitohs, who have their hands on the ball.
Get off him.
First up in the second half. A pretty even first half we saw.
3 hands off.
1 try apiece 6-6 at half time. As Aaron O'Hare's thrown it away, and the Panthers through Lachlan Sinclair have got their hands on the ball in the Rabbitohs half.
2 hands away.
It's Brodie Kennedy who's going to set it up just outside their 30. They go to Remy, the big front rower. Up into contact, it's O'Hare who wraps him up well. Through the hands, back inside to Kennedy. Brodie Kennedy going close. Offloads to Remy in support, but he's been taken down. A great tackle by Liam Ryan. Good quick play the ball out to Matangi, almost forcing his way through, but it's Edwards who wraps him up. So final tackle for the Panthers, early pressure coming from them. Edwards is waiting for it, knocks it back for Lee, but good defence from the Rabbitohs will force Lee down, and they'll come away with it. So an early unforced error from the Rabbitohs, almost turns into disaster, but good defence. And Moscow bring it back underneath us, just outside their 40, relieving some pressure. As Slattery busts through the middle and finds himself in some open territory, gives it to Ryan, almost getting away from Kennedy, but wrapped up about 10 metres out. So a good return set here from the Rabbitohs as they go flat to Rasmussen. Couple of metres out, O'Hare, inside from O'Hare to Williams. Jordan Williams, hard to stop, but 3 Panthers players wrap him up, and they'll be forced to take it back to the 10 to restart. So back underway, Edwards, final tackle, sends it high, batted back to Dingo, Chaz Dingo, Mason Remy, and he's been wrapped up in good defence from the Panthers. So good early pressure from both sides, but equal in defence. Both managing to hold out one another, and we are in for an absolute arm wrestle in the second half.
3 markers lock in. Hill up now.
Both interchange benches are warming up as we speak.
4 hold the 10.
Jai McCartney and Ash Crutcher up off their haunches at the moment, waiting to come on. While Corey Parker and Joshua Butterfield for the Panthers also just getting some final strapping put on as Lachlan Sinclair's come away with another intercept. This time I think it was Liam Ryan who slung it away and given possession back to Penrith. So 12 metres out, they play the ball. Left side to Thorne, to Matangi, slices through the line, evades Clay, taken down by number 10, that was Prakash. Right to come. They come through the hands to Yates. Mason Yates taken down, rolled onto his back. Good defence so far by the Rabbitohs. Back they come to Thorne. Thorne's going to put it high. Good kick by Thorne. Taken down by Fisher. But the skipper's unable to get away, and he's trying to wrestle with the Rabbitohs defenders to get his hands free, but he can't do.
That's one. Move.
So here to play the ball. They go to Collins. Inside ball to Slattery.
He's held there. Held 2.
He'll play the ball just outside the Rabbitohs 20 as we try to get these bench players on.
Back with me. Held.
They're still waiting to come on and inject themselves into the second half.
He's held there.
McCartney.
4. Move.
Looks like the Rabbitohs have done theirs as McCartney and Crutcher are onto the field, and the Panthers also through Butterfield looks to have gone on for Brodie Kennedy at fullback. So a big change there for the Panthers.
He's held there. That's his second.
And Corey Parker's on the field as well, so changes for both sides
3.
with around about 30 minutes remaining. These two powerhouse sides looking for any advantage they can find as they stay near side, inside to Fisher.
5, hold on to 10. He's held there. Off him now.
Playing the ball 30 metres out from the Rabbitohs line. Yates sending it high across field to the wing of Clay. Good chase from Butterfield. Wraps him up. Only about 12 metres out. So the Panthers looking to really defend their own half as Dingo again makes a good break through the middle. Finds Ryan on his inside. Liam Ryan with a bit of speed. But he's been wrapped up in a good tackle by Mason Yates. He had a good quick play the ball. McCartney, fresh legs on the field. Almost getting away from some Panthers defence coming across. About 10 metres out here, the Rabbitohs. Short ball to Love to Moscow. Moscow hit hard. Good ball and all tackle. Taken down. Collins at dummy half. Out wide to McCartney. Finds Ryan. Ryan will be stopped out in front of the posts. So final tackle now. They go back to Crutcher. He'll put it high. The chases are good from the Rabbitohs. But it's Parker who comes down with it and saves it for Penrith.
Right, that's 0. He's held there.
So good defence from Penrith. Having to scramble to slow down after a good break by Chaz Dingo. Up through the middle. And he has been electric tonight as both sides fight to find themselves on the right side of the ledger. Corey Parker is on the field. He'll be able to test out his left ankle, I think it was, from last week as Remy takes it forward. It takes 3 Rabbitohs defenders to take him down. Logan Guy's the main one, is intercepted by Thomas Mendonca. The Panthers looking to find Amatangi on the wing. Mendonca comes up early and makes a gate break up that right-hand touchline.
2 hands away. He's held
So
there.
25 minutes remaining. We're still no change from the half-time score.
3 back with me. Held.
Crutcher plays the ball to Ryan through the hands to Dingo once again. Slipping away from any sort of defensive pressure. It was Parker this time. They go to Slattery. Forced back in some big defence. Butterfield up on Slattery early. They go right from O'Hare at dummy half. Crutcher puts the kick in. Picked up by Ryan. But the Panthers wrap him up quickly.
Held. 1. Release.
So they play the ball and go inside to Ma Sinclair.
2. He's held there.
The gap opens up. And he steals an extra couple of metres as Lee from dummy half. They find Martin this
3
time.
hands away. Held.
Tries to wiggle his way up to get to play the ball. Lee, change of direction. Butterfield on the inside. And he gets the offload. So good
4.
awareness
Hold the 10.
from the fullback. Looking to inject himself in the second half. Out on the far touchline is Martin. His second touch of the set. Final tackle, they'll go back to Thorne. Punching it deep down into the Rabbitohs half as Dingo will be forced to bring it back, but he's met by a good tackle
He's held there.
front on. It looked like it was Thorne who got up on him quickly.
Held. Clear him. 2 hands away.
Sinclair takes down Slattery. They go one off to Lennox
3
Prakash.
back with me. He's held there.
Defence once again, it was Corey Parker. The ankle looks to be holding up okay at the moment. McCartney looking to get the arms free. No support players around. He had the arm free. Through the hands from Crutcher to Ryan. Dingo's on the end of it, but this time there's no way through and he's forced back on the halfway line. Ryan with the kick. Tyres on the end of it. He'll bring it back for the Panthers to set it up just short of their own 30. It's been a quiet game so far, Sonny Tyre, after A pretty impressive debut for the Panthers last weekend.
Let him go, let him go. That's his second.
Hasn't had any real opportunities with the ball.
Right, that's the third.
Parker once again takes it forward. Looking good off the bench for the Panthers as the offload to Bradford. Good support play. This time it's back to Parker, so the Panthers looking to throw things around as we get into the final quarter of the game. Final tackle is Blackburn, sets it up, centre field, 27-28 metres out. Back to Thorne for the kick. And Clay for the return, almost getting away. Butterfield stops him. Had to be made, that tackle. Charging it forward is Rasmussen this time. Another hit up for the big second rower. His 15th of the game. Right side from O'Hare to Guys.
He's held there.
Three Panthers tacklers take him down. A good quick play, the ball through the hands from Ryan to Williams.
Markers lock in.
Both sides just having a mountain of work on defence as Ryan decides to go himself. Thinks he spots a gap, decides to run it on the 5th. And he's been wrapped up by the Panthers defence. And not the end of the set. Jai Collins and the Rabbitohs would have been hoping for.
That's your second.
So Parker to play the ball. And to Bradford.
He's held there.
Takes it up into some hard defence. Aaron O'Hare. This time Blackburn with his hands on the ball once again. Good quick play the ball by the debutant.
He's held there. Held 5.
Into the Rabbitohs half they go, but it's been a good defensive set from the Rabbitohs. Final tackle, Thorne puts it high, floating kick down to the wing of Moscow. And good chases wrap him up on the 20. Collins at dummy half, they put Edwards in the gap. Tries to get the arms free, but he's lost it. He's knocked it on. Bit of a loose carry there by Edwards. And had it knocked out of his hands. In contact, so the Panthers with a prime opportunity to put points on the board inside the Rabbitohs 20 early in the tackle count. So it's Yates to set it up centre field, about 18 metres out. Lee goes to Martin. He'll take it forward. An extra couple of metres. Options right. They come right. Back pass to Blackburn.
That's tackle 4. Hands off.
Good no-look pass from Thorne. Lee this time goes flat to Martin. Always hard to stop. Only a couple of metres out from the line. He'll play the ball. They've got numbers to the right. They come right. Thorne puts the kick in. Picked up by Rasmussen. It was Blackburn. Sorry, it was Butterfield who thought he could have been in.
He's held there.
But Rasmussen did a good job in collecting at the back for the Rabbitohs.
3 markers lock in.
And they do a good effort in getting out of this one.
4. Hold the 10. Held.
So we count down to 12 minutes remaining.
5th and last.
Possible field goal will be coming into the minds of either halves. Crutcher kicks from deep within the Rabbitohs half. And Parker will bring it back. Quiet game for Yuan Parker. Neither winger for the Panthers has really had any real opportunities as Butterfield.
2. He's held there.
Taken down and just on the Panthers side of halfway.
3 hands away. Held. Let him
It's
go.
Fisher this time to play the ball. They stay near side. Inside from Thorne back to Butterfield once again.
4. Get back. Look at me.
To Bradford. Blackburn on the charge.
5. Markers lock in.
Prakash who takes him down. Final tackle now. Yates decides to put it high. Finds some space as well. Forcing Mendonca backwards, and he does well to bring it back in field, does Thomas Mendonca. Under a lot of pressure there from the kick as Ryan goes through the middle. Oh, he's given it away. He's throwing the pass away on the first tackle. And James Thorne goes for the field goal on tackle 1, and he slotted it straight through the middle. The Panthers take the lead at home. We've got a 1-point ball game with 10 minutes remaining. So Liam Ryan gets the game back underway.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Be disappointed with himself, forcing the pass on the first tackle inside their own 30. And he's really putting in the Rabbitohs under a lot of pressure right now as Fisher makes a good burst up through the middle, and so does Bradford. Kennedy back on the park as well. Martin through the middle. Good meters from the second rower. So back to Thorne. Partially charged down, and Ryan's come away with it. So the Rabbitohs defenders doing well to get up on Thorne on that kick, and managing to partially charge it down. Ryan decides to go himself.
He's held there. 3, back with me.
Can't get away from the defence. This time to Williams. Williams straight through the gap. Gets away from one tackle. Busts away from another. And he's taken down 15 metres out. So the Rabbitohs, this is their opportunity to Rasmussen. Inside the Panthers 10. Final tackle. O'Hare back to Crutcher. Puts it high. Coming down for it. Batted back to Dingo, but the Panthers defence hold out once again. One of the best defensive efforts we've seen.
Release.
And they've got 5 minutes remaining.
Held 2. He's held there. Clear him now.
It's Laird dummy half. They go 2 out to Butterfield. Lachlan Martin has a huge game tonight. Butterfield's been busy in the second half since coming on at number 1. Slow play the ball. He was hit hard by Prakash. So back to Dingo. What has Dingo got? He returns it well. Butterfield coming across. Can't get away from Butterfield. But the Rabbitohs, is this their last throw at the dice? They're about 22 metres out to Williams to play the ball. They go short to Rasmussen, who just knows one way, and that's straight forward up to the 10. They stay left side to Crutcher. He'll be hard to take down. Wrestled 5 metres out here, the Rabbitohs. This is their chance. They come left to Collins. Can't get the hands free. The Panthers defence come up quickly. And this is their final tackle. Back to Crutcher, who put it high once again. Going up for it, knocked back and backed into the hands of Mark Lee. And they survive once again, the Panthers. Martin takes it up to the 10. The Rabbitohs looking for an error. Rasmussen's offside. The Panthers complaining, he's rushing up early as Bradford takes that one up. Ryan gets up on him. They can't force the mistake though, as Martin here, power of defence. A huge workload for Lachlan Martin. Thorne puts the kick, it's not a great kick. Clay's come away with it, and possibly one final opportunity for the Rabbitohs. They've got to sling it wide. They go to Williams, Centre field, 40 metres out. Do they go for the field goal? Rasmussen. No way through for Rasmussen. Big defence on him by Bradford. Inside this time to McCartney. But that will be it. It's the Panthers who get a big win at home against the Rabbitohs. 7 points to 6. What a game to wrap up round 2 of the SRL. We hope you've enjoyed it. Well done to the Panthers, who stay top of the table after 2 rounds of competition. We'll be back next week with more Simulation Rugby League Premiership action.